Well, good morning, folks. How's everybody doing? Whew, it's cold out here. I was sitting on the couch a while ago, just got through eating breakfast. Man, I was getting sleepy. Well, it's time to get up and move around. My little dog here, he's over there chewing on gravel weeds. But anyhow, this is Sunday morning. I figured, on Sundays usually, we come out here for a walk and out here in these woods, as we do during the week too. But what better place to be on Sunday morning than here, out here in the nature. Some people go to church. Well, I come out in the woods, Can't get no closer to God than that. But it's still in the 30s out here. It's pretty cold, for Texas anyhow. But yeah, we just out here wandering around. Decided to do a little video. Yesterday I went down there to a buddy of mine's got a deer lease. There's a little town named Leggett, Texas. Little old town, 2 stores, and that's it. But he needed a couple plugs put in his. He's got a little camper trailer and a little awning built, and closed in. And he's got about 25 of them in there already, but he wanted a couple more, so I went over there yesterday morning, and there was a little road that you have to get to. I mean, it's long, but it's like a 1-lane road, and that's what you have to go up and down, coming in and out. Well, when it's dry, you can do it. Like say if 2 vehicles coming, one's coming in, one's coming out. You can kind of, do this. When it's wet, it's a little tougher. It was red clay, and those of y'all that's dealt with red clay, you know what I'm going to talk about. Those who hasn't dealt with this red clay, when it gets wet, it's slicker than snot on a doorknob, I guess I could have left that one out around breakfast time, but it gets real slick. And now once it's dry, it's hard as a rock. But it was, we got all this rain and all, snow and everything, and so it was wet. So everybody's been driving right in the middle of that little road, and that's where all the ruts were at. Well, I'm going down this rutty road down here into the ruts, and well, here comes this big old 3/4 ton truck with 4 guys in it, and they was coming out as I was going in. Well, okay, here's where the problem starts. We all both had to scoot over. Well, there's ditches on each side, kind of deep. Well, I scooted over to my right. He scooted off to his right. So we put our passenger wheels, front and rear, in a rut, and he did the same. Well, that was all good. Well, but our pulling wheel, you all have one pulling wheel unless you have Positrack, but anyhow, this is on the soft side. Well, now he's got like I say, now he's got this big old 4-wheel drive, big motor tires, and he's sitting up off the ground pretty good. And so we tooling along, we're getting close to each other. We got got it pretty handled, and all of a sudden he gave it a little bit more gas than what he should have. Well, he spins out sideways, man, all in this road, and boy, he's fighting to get it back up in there. He's sliding off towards the ditch. He finally come to he got off on the right track, I guess you say, and he stopped. Well, he's just gonna let me get on by. All right, so I go. I ease along. Now I got that old truck of mine, the tires. You can see the air in the tires. That's how thin those tires are. Slick as like racing slicks. But so here I go. Well, I just ease it along. I'm in no hurry. And plus, you don't want to get in no hurry on something slick like that. Uh, your wheels start spinning. Well, you don't have any control. Well, my truck started sliding a little bit. It started spinning. Well, it kind of slid me towards the ditch there. Well, I was starting to slide down towards that ditch, and I let off the gas. I stopped. All right, and I just eased along, give it a little bit of gas, and it would go and it would slide. It would go and it would slide, and I couldn't get nowhere but towards that ditch. Well, I'm getting a little worried now, you know. Now them old boys, they done stopped, letting me get on through and make sure I didn't get, you know, off in that ditch. But finally I got back in in those ruts, and then I stopped and let them go on, let make sure they didn't get stuck. So yeah, it was a little touchy go there, touch and go. But we both made it. Now it don't take long with the winds blowing a little bit and the sun shining on it. That old red clay, it dries up pretty quick. So I went over there and put the plugs in for an old buddy of mine. When it's about 3 or 4 hours later, I leaving out, and it was dried up pretty good. So luckily nobody was coming the other way. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah. But I guess it goes to show you that them big old trucks with them big tires and mud tires, if you don't know how to drive them, they ain't no good. My old tires, like I say, they're bald. Yeah, but I've drove in the mud and clay and everything else, man, all my life. So I know kind of how to, when to give it gas, when not to. So that boy, they was all young guys, man, coming out of that deer lease, I guess. But yeah, it's just it was kind of interesting to me just to experience that again. I hadn't done that in a long time, but he's over there chewing on a tree now. But I hope everybody's doing all right. You hear that? Huh? Y'all hear anything? There's nothing out here. I see a couple of birds moving, that's about it. That silence is golden, There at the house, you always have a little traffic going through, here and there. Love these woods, man. You get out here and it's just dead quiet. It makes my ears ring, Or maybe they always ring, just don't know it, until I get out here. Well, I guess I'll cut y'all loose on this one. Y'all have a blessed Sunday, and I hope your Monday's just as good, if not better. All right, man. I'll see y'all. Bye.